Okay, let's roll right into our post race for today's 12th annual Axalta Faster, Tougher, Brighter 200 NASCAR Xfinity Series race here at Phoenix International Raceway. Our race runner-up is Erik Jones, and Erik drives the number 20 Reese's Fine Foods Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. And Erik is also one of our leading candidates for the Sunoco Rookie of the Year in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Erik, another strong showing for the 20-car Joe Gibbs Racing across the board. Talk about your run out there today.
Yeah, a good day overall. Working from the start, really, we had a second-place car for most of the day, I felt like, and then towards the end there, before the last stop, I thought we were a little bit better than the 18 and started to work them over, and that's when we came to pit road and just lost too much ground overall, leaving pit road and trying to stay with him. And after that, we were too tight, really, to try to run him back down. But overall, a good day for the Racers Camry, and a strong showing, I guess, and a nice mistake-free day for the first time this year. So we had a shot at it, just got to get a little bit better overall.
We'll take questions now. We'll start right here with Reed and then go to Jerry.
I think it was about 28 to go, Erik. Reed Spencer with NASCAR Wire Service, that you got up beside him. Did you feel at that point that you had a good shot at him?
Yeah, at that point for sure. I felt like we were a little bit better than him at that point. And, it was going to take a few laps and a few tries to work him over. He's not just going to lay over and let me go. But definitely at that point, I thought we could have got him had we not had to pit. But after the stop, it was just really no chance. But before that, yeah, I thought we definitely had a shot.
Did he gain about a second or so on the pit stop?
Yeah, somewhere right around there. He was. I knew we were in a little bit of trouble when he rolled by right when we were just trying to leave the box, and knew how much time that was going to equal to getting back up to speed. And by the time we got back up to speed, he was 4 or 5 seconds ahead. So just too much to run back down in that amount of time.
Let's go to Jerry and then to Bob Pockers. Go ahead, Jerry.
Jerry Jordan, Performance Racing Network, Kicking the Tires. Last week you asked for a shot at Kyle. This week, obviously, you were right there. Is this frustrating to you? And I mean, I know he's a teammate. Can you rough him up a little bit? Something?
Yeah, I mean, had we been racing without a pit stop coming, yeah, I mean, we definitely would have been more aggressive about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not afraid to rough the guy up, and I don't think he'd be afraid to do the same to me either. So, yeah, he's been fast, but overall he helps our program in total. I don't think we'd be as dominant as we are at this point in time without him running all these races. But, yeah, I think definitely – we'll race hard, we'll race aggressive when that time comes, but just nice to be up there running with him, and there's not many times that you see that, so it's nice to be the guy that could go up there and at least challenge him for a minute.
Go to Bob Pockers.
Bob Pockers, ESPN. With the Gibbs guys 1, 2, 3, are you all running pretty much the same setup, and you can all just drive it kind of set up the same way, or are you all set up fairly differently based on your styles?
We're fairly similar. Every car's got a little bit something different that the crew chief throws in, but we're fairly close. We were different than the 18 and the 19 in some ways, and the 19 and 18 obviously were different than us. So there's a few things that are different, but overall, generally we're in the same box. There's no one of us that are completely different than the other.
Let's go to Stan Creekmore.
Stan Creekmore with RPMTonight.com. So in your short career as a driver, rate him. Is he the toughest competitor you've ever run against?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think definitely, looking back over my years and my few years in late models and trucks and everything else, he's probably the strongest guy that I've ever had to race against, the hardest guy that I've ever had to beat. I got lucky early on. I got to beat him in a late model, and now I guess I'm getting my payback for all this time I'm going to have to wait to try to beat him at this level. But he's definitely tough, and he's obviously super fast right now, not only in the Xfinity Series but in the Cup Series every week as well. So just a really tough guy to race.
Let's go to Michael Knight. Go ahead, Michael.
Hi, Michael Knight of the Arizona Republic. Given the dominance of the Gibbs teams, is it really difficult to start these races not thinking that all you're doing is racing among your teammates?
Yeah, I think definitely we saw in practice our three cars were probably the 3 best cars, and I knew I was going to have to race the 18 and the 19 all day. I thought, yesterday in practice we were a little bit better than them, but obviously once the race started, the 18 was a little bit better than both of us. So I think for the last 2 weeks we've been pretty fortunate to be in that position that we've been racing just our teammates, and hopefully we can keep it going. The other teams are going to catch up. That's how this sport goes. But right now we're definitely racing our teammates.
Any additional questions for Erik Jones? Well, Erik, congratulations on yet another solid showing, and good luck next week at Auto Club.
Thank you.
Thank you.